What is going on, good people? Welcome back to Tate Clark Music with a Tate's Garage review. Today we're going to talk about the Jamie McLean Band's new album, Paradise Found. But before we get into this, as always, like, subscribe. Welcome to the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Hit the Patreon page and hit the Etsy shop. There's a new Etsy shop. Get some gears, got my name on it. Walk around with a strange dude's name on your shirt. It'd be awesome. Be cool if you did. Now, Jamie McLean Band, Paradise Found, released March 18th, 2022. 10 tracks, 41 minutes and 13 seconds. Who's the Jamie McLean Band, you may ask? Well, Jamie McLean is a cat that he's kind of been on the circuit for a while. He did a little stint in the Dirty Dozen Brass Band. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my favorite unknown guitar pickers. This cat can throw down. And this band is a three-piece band. This is their fourth studio album. Jamie has a album under just his name. And then they have one live album. And this is the follow-up to 2018's One and Only. So like I said, Paradise Found. It is 10 tracks, 41 minutes, 13 seconds. Now, I did a video a little bit about, about a month ago, where they released, their first cut off the album, Paradise Found, and I was really excited about it. This is a great sounding album. It's recorded really well. It's mixed really well. So now, finally, I got to hear the whole thing, and I just can't get enough of this album. I have jammed this album since it's released at least once a day. Jamie's vocals are as good as ever. His guitar playing is crisp. The tones on this album. So let's talk his gear for a little bit. Now, years ago when I was doing the band thing, I was fortunate enough to open for Jamie twice. And I never heard the guy. He was super cool to us, letting us open. The first time we were on a 3-band bill with him and JJ Gray and Mofro. If you haven't heard them, they're pretty excellent. And then we did an opening thing for him, just our two bands. Super cool cat. But his gear, from what I've seen, has not changed much over the years. And of course, studio's a little different, but live, clean like deluxe reverb kind of Fender with a hollow body. Now, one thing that's cool about Jamie's, he plays Gibson hollow bodies, but he also plays Heritage hollow bodies. And if you don't know about Heritage, I won't spend like a ton of time on that, but Heritage guitars are made in the original Parsons Street Kalamazoo factory, right? When Gibson decided to go to Nashville, some guys that worked at the factory went in and bought the machinery, some of the tooling, and leased the building and started building, I would say, Gibson styled-esque guitars. I myself have never been lucky enough to play a Heritage. I've had my eye on their H150, which is their Les Paul type guitar here lately, because you can really get a lot of guitar for the money comparative to a Gibson. Gibson's kind of coming back around with their alignment of what musicians really want, but Heritage is right there with them. So do a little research, Anyways, pedal wise, it sounds really clean. I'm sure he's got a tuner of some sort on his board. There is a song on here that I'm going to talk about in a minute that's got a really nasty fuzz overdrive on it, and I'm not really sure what it is. To me, It sounds like a germanium fuzz face of some sort. It's a variant of that, but we'll get into that here in a minute. So, Jamie McLean Band. What are my top 3? Here we go. So number 3 is the number 1 song. I Give My Life to Rock and Roll. This is a great album opener. A rocking kind of shuffle, a la The House is Rocking, but not as fast. His tone on this is super crisp. You could tell that whatever he is playing through, like I said, it's Fenderish clean, it's cranked. Guitar is tuned well, rocking. And I like that, there's a little underlying theme here with him about life on the road on this album. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if he really meant to do that, but that's kind of what I hear. But yeah, number 1 song off the album, Give My Life to Rock and Roll, 4 minutes, 14 seconds. That's my number 3 pick on this album. My number 2 song is a song called Ransom. Now, listen to this intro. I told you the guy could throw down, right? So, this song with earbuds in, I had this cranking the other morning when I was walking into work. They've got that distortion panning side to side. It's super fuzz. It's tuned down. There sounds like an octave on that track. But anyways, that intro is one of the best on the album. It's the number 7 song on the album. It runs 4 minutes, 35 seconds. I just like it. I like the tempo of the jam. I like I think he's tuned to a drop D. If you're a guitar nerd, you know what that is. If not, we'll move along. But I just like the overall jam of this. Plus that distortion is just so super creamy and thick. It's awesome. Now, my number 1 song on this album is the number 9 song, and it runs 4 minutes 27 seconds. To me, ladies and gentlemen, this is the jam of the album, and it's called Easy Rider. I'm digging the guitar tone. I'm digging the vocal. I'm digging the melody, the subject matter of just like, hey, let's go take a trip. Let's turn the radio down. Let's cruise. Me and you, baby. Let's do this. This to me is date night with your number 1, and rolling with whoever in the car, going out, having a good time. I really dig it. I just dig it. Yeah. So that's my number 1 jam off the album. It's the number 9 jam, and it's 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Now, something I don't ever do, I gotta give you another song to listen to. So we'll say that this album has a 4th top track to me, and it's Hotels and Cabarets. It's the number 10 song. It's 4 minutes and 8 seconds. It was hard for me to decide between Easy Rider and Hotel and Cabarets. One thing that I love about Hotel and Cabarets is the chorus. If the chorus of this song does not hook you and suck you in, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you, and you need to reevaluate your musical taste. Also, the subject matter about, him being out on the road, doing what he's doing what he's loving. And I think it was really smart, instead of just taking the easy road and saying hotels and bars or hotels and blah, he used cabarets, which is very cool. But anyways, this to me is a very, 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 it's a slower jam. It's got some Beatles influence. So anyways, dig into this cat's catalog. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. He has a couple other albums that are phenomenal, but this new album, Paradise Found, 10 tracks, 41 minutes, 13 seconds. 41 minutes and 13 seconds that I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you will enjoy. So that's it. Remember, like, subscribe, Patreon page, Etsy store. And be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And remember that music is love, and love is music. Until next time, ladies and gents, stay safe.